So 25 California facts. 25 California facts. There were 300,000 natives in California before the conquest by white supremacists. Before the white supremacists took California away, 300,000 Native Americans were living there. They were the Hoopa, they were the Yuma, they were the Pomo, they were the Haydu. The Hoopa is Indaman, is the Natanukwa. Again, Haydu, Pomo, Hoopa, and Yuma. These are the original Californians. And the Natanukwa, that's what they've been calling themselves their entire lives. So the Hoopa, that's just a little lazy. Alfred L. Cropper thought that the 1770 population of Hoopa was around 1,000. And that of the Cholula and the Wecut accounted for another 1,000. The Wecut and the Cholula, okay, so there's more Native Americans than just the Haydu, Pomo, Hoopa, and the Yuma. You also got the Cholula and the Wecut. Now, today is what? You only got 4 more days. 4 more days. Today is Friday, September 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. So that'll be Tuesday. By next Tuesday, by next Wednesday, by noon, we'll see if California just raped the shit out of America. Did California just fuck over America? Did California fuck over America by putting in a Donald Trump? You couldn't put in a Bernie, could you? You couldn't put in a socialist, could you? You couldn't find a goddamn Lenin or a Trotsky, could you? But you found a Donald Trump, didn't you, California? And guess what? Donald Trump is already saying that the California recall election's already rigged. They've already cheated. They've already rigged. He's already started another big lie. He started another big lie before any fucking information's even come out. This motherfucker can't stop himself. There's some talk about a lawsuit that's going to nullify the recall election. Are you all kidding me? California Republicans are very good and smart when it comes to electoral constitutional politics. California Democrats are not. The recall law in California went into effect in 1911. It's 110 years old. It's solid law. It's also democratic. It's a very powerful democratic tool. It's fair. 2 million signatures out of a state of 40 million. That's 5% of the state of California. You had to get 5% of the state of California to sign a goddamn petition. They complain about the election costing, what, $400 million or some shit? How much money do you think it takes just to get regular signatures? California's done a lot of good things for America. The first motion picture was opened in L.A., April 2nd, 1902. California invented the first blue jeans in the United States. The first movie theaters in the world were created in California. The first ARPANET. That's a forerunner of a little thing we back in the day like to call the internet. So there you go. Thank you, California. Thank you, California, for inventing movie theaters and the internet. Californians, shockingly, are also huge farmers. They produce fruits and nuts and vegetables. Over 1/3 of America's vegetables and 2/3 of America's fruits and nuts are grown in California. You're eating fruit and nuts? Thank California. You're eating some vegetables? Well, 1/3 of America can thank California. In 2018, California's farm and ranches received almost $50 billion in cash receipts for their output. $50 billion. It's the leading U.S. state for cash farm receipts. The state's agricultural produce includes more than 400 commodities. So who's got the most farmers in America? California. California, not only are they just producing, they're producing almonds, they're producing avocados, and they're producing turkeys. Lots of almonds, lots of avocados, and lots of turkeys. Now, Jackie McGowan said that if Larry Elder and real Candace Owen had a baby, it would be a white supremacist. Larry Elder suggested reparations for slave owners for the loss of property. He also thinks that Breonna Taylor being killed was just fine and dandy and A-okay. California is the only state in America to host both the Summer and Winter Olympics. The Summer Olympics, 1932 and 1984. The Winter Olympics, 1960. It's It's been a while, hasn't it, California? It's been a while since you had the Olympics. San Francisco is known as the City of Dogs. So there's a huge dog population in San Francisco. As of 2016, there are only 115,000 children in the city, but between 120,000 and 150,000 dogs. It seems like San Francisco's residents are in favor of having four-legged babies. They like their dogs in San Francisco, so Trumpism has come to California. You got major daddy issues, huh, in California? Not a big fan of fathers or husbands or men, no. Women rule and men drool, right? No, that's not right. 300,000 natives in California before the conquest. 300,000 natives were in California before white supremacists came. And California has the largest amphitheater in the United States. California is the largest amphitheater in the United States. A classic Hollywood Bowl opened in 1922, served as an amphitheater, public park, and picnic area. Evidence of human occupation of California dates from at least 19,000 years ago. So when did the 300,000 Native Americans get to California? Oh, just 19,000 years ago. When did the whites? 500 years ago. Huh. So it's been 18,500 more. Yeah, okay. How long you been here? Well, 500 years. Wow, it's impressive. That's a long time. How long you been here? 19,000. Yeah, 19,000 years. You're not even 1,000 years, and I'm 19,000. Prior to European contact, indigenous Californians had 500 distinct sub-tribes or groups, each consisting of 50 to 500 individual members. The size of California tribes today are small compared to tribes in other regions of the United States. Prior to contact with Europeans, the California region contained the highest Native American population density north of what is now Mexico. Because of the temperate climate and easy access to food sources, approximately one-third of all Native Americans in the U.S. were living in the area of California. Dan Kapilovitz is for defund the police. There was another one. Michael Loebs is for defund the police. But I don't know if they really want it. Can you dig it? Can you dig it, huh? Can you dig it? So, let's see. We're making avocados. We're making almonds. We're, raising turkeys. We're raising wine grapes in Napa Valley. We got semiconductors in Silicon Valley, Central Valley, right? Napa Valley, Silicon Valley, Valley, Yuma, Maydew, Pomo, Hoopa, the Natanookwa. If you got mountains and valleys, then you got waterways, rivers, creeks, streams, natural springs. You need more redwood forest, less apathetic voters, and you need to save your waterways, more hydroelectric plants, more wells. Both Kevin Paffrath and Larry Elder have a ton of similarities. Right-wing, capitalist, no taxes, no regulations, a friend of Wall Street, and authoritarians the world over. On average, California experiences over 100,000 earthquakes a year. Over 100,000 earthquakes a year, most likely because of all the fracking that Larry Elder's bringing into, that he's going to bring into California. You're going to get more. You're going to get more than 100,000, maybe 100 million thousand, and maybe he'll bring Stephen Miller along. So we have McDonald's, internet, blue jeans, a movie theater. My God, McDonald's, the very first McDonald's fast food restaurant was opened in San Bernardino, California in 1940. So that means you've made Apple products, you made Frisbees, you made Barbie dolls, you've made skateboards, you've made wetsuits, you've made internet. California, you've done a lot of shit. You made the fortune cookie, you made Apple, you made iPod, you made, you invented the movie theaters, you founded Blue Jeans for Americans, internet, McDonald's, Frisbee, skateboards, fortune cookie. I heard Louisville give us a cheeseburger, but that was a lie. They didn't even give us that, and that was all that they gave us. That and Hunter S. Thompson. Larry Elder is anti-universal health care 1846. Prior to its statehood, California was an independent country for 1 month. In 1846, the Golden State ranks third amongst the largest territories in the U.S. after Alaska and Texas. The first state to reach $1 trillion in GDP, California. When shit's about to blow, you gotta overthrow. There is no fate but what we make, you crazy avocado-eating motherfuckers. You got the Yuma, the Maydew, the Poma, and the Hoopa. And then there was the other two. What were those other two tribes? My God, just the Yuma, the Maidu, the Poma, the Hoopa, and that's the Quechan, and then the Natanookwa. California, the most biologically diverse state in the U.S., the most biologically diverse state. So that means there's what? Over 40,000 plant and animal species, at least. California is also known as the land of milk and honey. The El Dorado state, the grape state. California, the grape. And the golden state. And the golden state. The grape state, huh? California, the grape. Here's a quote by George Takei, someone who experienced actual fascist policies in America and was sent to an internment camp solely because of my race. It is laughable to hear others cry fascism over common sense vaccine requirements. I know fascism. I suffered under fascism. And this, my friend, is not fascism. And you, my friend, are no Jack Kennedy. I knew Jack Kennedy. Jack Kennedy was a friend of mine. And you, sir, are no Jack Kennedy. You better take that back. That is not nice. You better take that back. How do you spell potato? Huh? Remember when in American politics, before Donald Trump, if you didn't know how to spell potato, you were finished. That's it. That's it. Nope, that's something somebody made fun of. Your political career is done. You threw an E or no E? Is there an E? There is an E. ES, right? Potato. Who cares if there's an E or not? This damn potato ain't baked all the way through. There's no butter in it. It's cold. Where's the cheese and the potato toppers? Tell me it's